we're making banana pudding pie. Make this pie in advance, freeze it for up to 3 months. We're going to start with 3 cups of vanilla wafers and we're going to crush them. Pour 1/2 cup of melted butter in with our crumbs and toss these. I'm using vanilla wafers because I want it to be like a traditional banana pudding. Now you want a 9-inch pie plate. I always use a little bowl. You can use a measuring cup. And I press the bottom, go around, and I use my thumb as a guide. Get the bottom mashed in well. It's always good to let the crumbs soak up that melted butter for 2 or 3 minutes before you start to form your crust. I like my sides nice and even, so I'm using my thumb as a guide. Now that looks pretty. Now some people might want to par bake this, which you certainly could. You could brush some egg wash on here and bake it for about 5 minutes. Let it cool. I'm going to sprinkle just a bit of salt on here just to give it a little salty flavor. You could add that in with your crushed vanilla wafers if you want. I'm placing this in the freezer for 10 minutes and we'll mix up our pudding. You need the 3.3 or 3.4 ounce packet of pudding. I'm using white chocolate. If you don't have white chocolate or you can't find it, you can always use vanilla. But I do like the white chocolate, and we are going to garnish this with some slivers of white chocolate. 2 cups of ice cold milk. I'm using half and half. I always use half and half. You can certainly hand mix this with a whisk. I'm going to use the hand mixer with my whisk attachments for a couple minutes. Now we're going to fold in 1/2 cup non-dairy whipped topping. Just fold that in. Going up under the bowl, stirring the sides, and fold it. I removed our pie crust from the freezer. I left it in there about 15 minutes. Pour our pudding and whipped topping mixture in here. Spread this, evenly. I love this pie with that white chocolate pudding. Our pie is going in the freezer for 3 hours and we'll be back to garnish it. Our pie's been in the freezer for 3 hours. You can leave this pie in the freezer for up to 3 months. Just cover it with some cling wrap and then cover it with some aluminum foil. Bring it out about a half an hour before you want to serve it and then garnish it. We're going to garnish this with some grated white chocolate, banana slices of course, and some whipped topping. Grated white chocolate, put a nice dollop of whipped topping on there. So right before serving, I like to add the banana. And there's our simple banana pudding pie.